Well, it is Monday and I am back in the office. It has been a while since I've done a video, and we've had some problems with our web camera. We've had a problem with our computers, and we've had a problem with our website, all of which have been corrected. Our website was actually hacked. We don't know how it was hacked, but our web designers are great. Tim and Nathan did a great job getting us back up to speed. We've installed some things that we're trying to use to combat that in the future, made some changes to the site, making some updates. But for now, everything is back to normal. Got a new web camera because my new dog did chew our previous camera up. So that was another thing that happened. Put out some blog articles recently that I want to link into this video. Did an article on the Marc Sanchez situation, which explains the difference between aggravated assault and simple assault. Mr. Sanchez is charged with felony assault in the state of Indiana. Obviously, I'm not licensed there, but it's a good opportunity to explain the difference between simple versus aggravated assault. Likely, if his case goes to trial, which it may not go to trial, but if it were to go to trial, I'm sure he will assert a self-defense argument there. I go into that type of defense in that blog article. In addition, I put out a blog article regarding swatting. It's a follow-up article about what occurred at Villanova. Apparently, the legislature in Pennsylvania has used that incident to kind of further fuel the need for a specific law on swatting. I explain what swatting is. It's basically a prank phone call which escalates to a point where you have a number of law enforcement and EMS responding to an incident, and the new law will likely make swatting a felony charge. In addition, there is language in that law which will force the person who's convicted of it to pay for the cost of that response. Now, I don't know how likely that is that the person who's convicted will end up paying the Commonwealth for it. They can certainly put in a fine, but I don't know if that type of fine will ever be paid in full. Something like that would occur to Villanova would probably cost over $1 million in terms of who responded and the level that went into that response. Finally, I put out an article on the pardon situation. It hasn't gotten a lot of press, but with regards to Sean Combs, as you all know, I think he was actually sentenced prior to my last video. He did receive a sentence of, I think, 50 months in a federal prison. He has time in, he has approximately 14 months, so he'll still have to serve a little over 3 years in a federal prison. The word is he's asked President Donald Trump for a pardon. In the article, I explain what a pardon is, who can authorize it. In this case, it's a federal pardon, so it would be the president, but I explain who can stop the president, if anybody. I explain the pardon power and how um, how uh, how strong it is when it comes to the executive branch in the federal government, and also at the state level, the governor has that power as well. But if you have questions about any of these topics that I put out, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, the website gambonelaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there. We have updated the website, made it a little more user friendly. We had some bugs in it, so we used the hacking opportunity to kind of streamline the website a little bit, coming out with some more updates very soon. But again, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, the website gambonelaw.com. It's a great resource. Finally, it is Monday. It is a federal holiday. Courts are closed. Had the opportunity, however, to get out to some jails to see some clients and obviously meet with clients and their families to discuss their cases. Getting into the last part of 2025, it's an extremely busy time for our law firm, both in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Some of our busiest times are the holidays. A lot of businesses and professional services kind of scale back. At the end of the year, we are just the opposite. I think criminal defense, if anything, gets even more busy. Toward the end of the year, people are out and about and perhaps doing things that often involve something that may trigger a response from police, unfortunately, but we are there to answer those questions, be there for that person. Once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429. Have a great Monday. It's great to be back, and I'll talk to you all very soon.